Trial marriage husband need to work hard. Chapter 4, The Hidden Marriage Relationship. The media were in a frenzy. What does Moting mean by this? Does he have the intention to sign Tangning? Is this some kind of joke? Whatever the explanation, the reporters no longer dared to latch onto Tangning. Instead, they shifted all the blame to Tiani Entertainment. Like this, Tiani's entertainment's troubles began, and Moyuru's assistant had unintentionally been the one that started it. If you can't even handle such a small matter, what else can you do? Let's wait and see how President Han will punish you. Tangning was unfazed. Her expression was one of unexpected calmness. She changed her clothes and casually left the scene. Just as she stepped out of the side door, she spotted Moting's sports car parked outside. Get in. Tangning obediently boarded the car. She was exceptionally grateful for what Moting had done. Thank you for today. Moting's eyes slightly twitched as he let out a smirk. Did you think I would allow someone to bully my newly wedded wife in front of everyone? Actually, I'm not worthy of your help. I unintentionally allowed everyone to figure out who I really was. Tangning explained apologetically. Moting looked straight into the eyes of the person sitting across him. I know. It's just that if you couldn't have thought of a better way to scheme against someone, you should have asked me. Sacrificing yourselves to get back at someone is a bit of stupid move. Don't you think? Tangning. Where should I drop you off? You're home. Aren't we a married couple now? Tangning replied undoubtedly. Since she had already made the decision, she was not going to take it back, nor regret. Are you sure? Not only are we married, but tonight is also our wedding night. Tangning blushed, but nodded in certainty. I have already prepared myself, and I am very thankful that you did not reveal our relationship. However, from now on, I insist you remain neutral. I want to rely on myself to retrieve what is rightfully mine. Moting did not insist. After all, it was rare to see a woman that did not use him as a stepping stone to benefit themselves. He decided to sit back and watch Tangning show off her skills. The couple set off. Not long after, Tangning received a phone call from her manager, Longji. Tangning, I have already found evidence of Moiru's pregnancy. What do you want me to do with it? Also, the scene you caused at the jewelry show today has gone viral. People are condemning you all over the internet. What do you plan to do? Longji, are you willing to stay by my side? Why are you asking such nonsense? Longji mumbled. Did you expect me to continue following that cheating couple? Then release the statement I asked you to prepare earlier. But be warned, by doing this, you will be going against Tiani Up Entertainment. I am not afraid, Longji exclaimed excitedly. We should have done this sooner. I will go prepare the evidence now and release it before Han Yufan has a chance to respond. Tangning hung up and the car returned to its original peacefulness. Deep down, Tangning was actually quite nervous. What did Moting think of her? I. No need to explain. Your conversation just now, I heard it all. However, I have one question. Have you always been this honest? The car stopped at a red light, and Moting took this opportunity to grab hold of Tanning's jaw, examining her with his eagle like gaze. I'm only honest in front of you and I intend for to stay this way. Tangning revealed her loyalty because I'm afraid you may misunderstand and think badly of me. Moting was surprised for a moment before he continued speaking. If I were you, I'd be even more extreme. Moting must have guessed by now what was going on between Tangning, Moyuro, and Hanufan. Because of his reaction, Tangning developed an appreciation for her new husband. She vowed to herself, no matter what was to happen, she was going to remember this day, the promises she made to Moting forever. Meanwhile, Hanifan was in disbelief as he received news of Tangning's exposure on stage. Not only that, at that moment he also received a phone call from HF notifying him of their intention to take Tiani Entertainment to court for breaching the contract. In an instant, Tiani Entertainment had gotten themselves into a heap of trouble while rumors were spreading all over the internet like wildfire. Moyuru was focused on the recording of Tangning's performance on stage as she pulled Hanifan towards her. Look, Tangning wanted to be recognized. She knew the biggest difference between her and I are our legs. She did it on purpose. Yuru, Tangning isn't like that. It's not like it's the first time she is substituted for you. Deep down, Hanifan still trusted her Tangning. So what you are saying is that you trust Tangning more. Don't be stupid, you fan. Now this incident has happened. Someone has to take the blame. Do you really want to lose this contract? Do you want to tell everyone that you are the one that asked Tangning to substitute me? If that's the case, then we are doomed. What are you suggesting? Since you and Tangning are getting married soon, she'll no longer be a part of the industry. For the sake of Tiani Entertainment, you need to make an announcement. You need to tell everyone that you were unaware of this entire incident and everything was just Tangning's attempt at creating hype. That's why she went behind our backs and pretended to be me. Moiru was completely throwing the blame onto Tangning. I guess under these circumstances, that is all we can do. And Yufan nodded in agreement. However, just as he was trying to contact the head of PR, he received a call from his assistant. Quick, President Han, check the entertainment news headlines. Tangning's manager has just revealed some big news. Han Yufan quickly jumped online to search the headlines. To his disbelief, Tangning's manager was already a step ahead of them. She revealed that Han Yufan had forced Tangning to substitute Moiru multiple times in the past with comparison pictures of the two models as proof. She also complained that small companies tend to bully people and revealed that Tangning had been bullied for many years. In anger, Hanwen quickly contacted Tangning's manager. Longji, are you crazy? On the other side of the phone, Longji's laughter resounded. Calmly she responded, I have wanted to leave this lousy company of yours for a long time. You fan, this is definitely Tangning's doing. Quick, let's cover it up by posting news of creating hype. Without hesitation, Hanfan immediately contacted his connection in the media and got Longji's news taken down. He quickly replaced it with the news he had prepared earlier of Tangning's attempts at creating hype. In an instant, Tangning and Tiani Entertainment became the most searched terms online with mixed responses. No one was aware of the relationship between Tangning and Moting. So, compared to Tangning, no one was brave enough to offend Han Yufan. Tangning definitely received the shorter end of the stick, attracting an unbelievable amount of insults online. Just as everyone thought the tables had turned, the term Tangning substitute suddenly jumped to the top of search rankings. Search results all led to the news Longji had released earlier, revealing that Tangning was the real victim. Of course, Long's story had got out first, and the netizens had already made their decision. On top of everything, the fact that Tangning had substituted Moyoru so many times without causing any trouble and was continually being used became the hot topic online. The online community all agreed Tangning was indeed the victim. In this belief, Han Yufan picked up his phone and contacted his PA, ordering them to use more money to take down Tangning's news. Meanwhile, Moting was on the phone with the main news resources. If the news of Tangning disappears from search rankings, then be prepared for your companies to close down.